Previously on the No U-Turns show, 4 friends set out from Olympia, Washington on a road trip down Highway 101, headed for Mexico.
Oh crap, I can't stop turning. Where am I? We're not doing that again. Reedy's face is just like covered in sand. My body keeps falling forward.
Having survived the descent from Mount Sandhill, we carried on for episode 2 of the No U-Turns show.
This is our ride. It's a 1976 Saturn LXB 15 series. And it's got all the mod cons, things like it's got tyres on it and plastic alloys. It's pretty hot. And inside it, you can actually fit at least 5 people. That's what makes it special. And that's why we're driving.
We put a twin V16 in this baby, not even street legal, plus a dual exhaust Hemi valve gauge retroactive motor enhancer. It's all powerful stuff. I'd pop the trunk and let you have a little peek, but that'll cost you.
That'd be telling.
I'm not one to pop and tell, you know what I mean? And I hope you don't. Let's get in.
Let's get the show on the road.
Next stop, Depot Bay. Yarr.
Depot Bay is the smallest bay. Depot Harbor is the smallest harbor in the U.S.
In the world.
In the world, in fact. I was just saying to my wee fellow colleagues there that this bay could possibly be the best pirate bay in the whole pirate land, which is the west coast of America. Ain't that right, scurvy dogs?
It'd be right. There's a very narrow opening, so the big man-of-war English vessels can't get through. Just a small little pirate ship with some will and determination.
With some pokey cannons that you blast those rotten beggars out of the water. Har! Har, scurvy dogs.
Where's my team? One time I saw a seal here.
You did?
Alright. It's okay, it's science. Yeah,
let go, Woes. Let go.
After Weedy nearly dislocated my back, it was off to the supermarket for some food and painkillers.
Green tea, Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey. This is the stuff right here. It's full of something called high fructose corn syrup, which is really, really good for you. It's loaded in vitamins,
loaded with vitamins,
minerals. It's really, really, yeah, this is great stuff. This is the fuel. So this should last us 3 or 4 days right here. For me. Maybe you want to get some for you as well?
Oh, this right here is the ultimate road trip food for keeping you awake. Sunflower seeds are the only way to go.
I hate sunflower seeds.
I've already eaten about 10 pounds of these.
It's always a tricky thing to work out, like how to do the money, because we could put all our money together and have like a cool system, but it generally just works better if Noah just pays for everything.
It's the best way.
He has a job and stuff like that, so that just, you know, it's easier for the rest of us. It makes it simpler.
$1?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have lunch in Brookings. Hey, let's get that lady to fill it up. I just gotta pee. Right back. Right. Hurry up. Yes, please. Yeah.
How much?
Fill it up on 87.
Okay. Fresh or card?
Card.
Give me card of it.
Guys, to be honest,
Yeah.
listen, to be honest, Jono is really, he's actually really starting to irritate me.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but.
Over here, your card.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna. Yeah.
The biggest problem is I can't sleep at night because of the snoring.
That is an issue. I mean, I get really cranky when I don't sleep.
I snore a tiny bit, but like it's not a tab to what he does.
Your snoring doesn't bother me though.
It was absolutely horrendous, the whole thing.
I mean, I think if we're gonna get a good trip in, we need to be able to get a good night's sleep at night.
That's true. I was with that guy.
On another subject, it feels weird to have like an old lady fill my car up with petrol.
It will feel kind of
Like,
good,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm a young
wanna help
man.
her.
I could easily get out and do it myself, but this is Oregon, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
And now it's done, and we have to wait for her to come back.
She's also holding a trowel.
Now,
Actually,
it's an old man.
Did that happen just like that? It did. Wow. We call those hermaphrodites. Right.
So, how many miles to Mexico?
30.
I mean, not Mexico, California?
30 California.
30 to California. Alright. Good? Okay. Thank you. Let's fly.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. There. Put that somewhere. Good. Let us get out of here.
It's a lad.
And then, as we continued down the Oregon coast, suddenly the sun came out, and everything just seemed so much better.
Oh, this is the southern Oregon coastline, and it's gorgeous, as you can see.
We began to realize that we hadn't been eating as much, so we stopped for a meal.
Fast food. Can't live with it, can't live without it. The road trip is best friend. Oh, choke.
So, what happened there, Weedy?
Never get top up on your drink. It's not worth it. Don't put it on the roof either, and drive away. Because not only will you lose it, but it will fall into the window. How is that even possible? Why did that have to happen?
Unfortunately, Weedy's misfortunes were only the beginning of our troubles. Things were about to get a lot worse.
I'm going to inform you guys about Jaren's just booked himself an appointment with the court. It's his choice about how he will deal with that. Yeah.
I was going 44 and 30 just into a town. I mean,
Which is 150% of what he should have been doing. So it's not really an excuse, Jaren. Right?
no, it's not an excuse. It's just,
You know those guys
It's a
who
lame ticket.
you know the guys who you drive past and you're like, ha ha, suckers. That was us. about 10 minutes ago. You can't see this. We just left Port Orford. We're driving the 101, of course, and we've just come inland right here, and it is looking beautiful. It's all foresty. We're inside the Humbug Mountain State Park. Beautiful. I could say anything but humbug for this place. Noah's towel is being dry. Drying my towel in the breeze, in the rain.
At this stage in our journey, we were really making great progress. We were finding that we weren't having to stop as much to, buy snacks or go to the bathroom every 10 minutes. And when we did have to stop, we didn't muck around about it.
Cape Sebastian. Beautiful scenery. Look at that ocean. Look at the colours, lilac, purple, maroon, mauve. What more could you ask for? What the crap? Gosh. People. Look at the board.
Weedy was starting to slow us down though, because he had to stop and smell the flowers every 5 minutes.
Hey! No! I don't want to run home! Oh, no! No!
would you like to join us?
I guess so. Oh, here we are at the agricultural inspection going into California. And Weedy is about to lose his corn.
Hey there. That's it? Oh.
Apples, oranges,
No.
No. Any firewood?
No.
Have a good night, thanks.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. You lucky dog. Corn not included.
Because it was raining and it was already dark, we thought we'd splurge out and spend $20 on a hotel room.
We got like the dodgiest hotel in the history of mankind. And we are bringing everything inside. Yeah, we were bringing everything inside. It's just like, wow, where are we? It's a good thing that you can't smell this place because it just smells like a mixture between an ashtray, a diaper, and moldy carpet. It's the only way to describe it. It's just horrendous. Look at these awesome nightstands we have. Hey guys, I've actually stayed in places in Cambodia that were nicer than this.
It's a dry piece of ground and it's not going to rain on us tonight.
Well, in theory, it's not supposed to rain on us.
The ceiling of I'm not so sure.
I know. Oh wow.
But I reckon if we just flip this bed up against the wall, we'll have a nice bit of ground we can place down our air mattresses and give you a nice sleep.
Being that there are dents on the back of the door, who was
better.
trying to get out?
No, even better. Even better is look at the.
Oh, I missed that bit. If you.
Door's going to smash down repeatedly.
This is from all the times the police have broken in to pull out the drug dealers and murderers.
This is definitely a scary place. We've stayed in nicer places in India, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, and Papua New Guinea than what we've stayed in California, USA. It's just unbelievable.
Finally, this makes your teeth whiter. I'm not convinced.
Oh my. Weedy made the rookie mistake of claiming, "The bed's mine, suckers!" And Jaren and I have decided to stick with the air mattresses. And we're more than happy to allow him to have the the bed, which we, in all honesty, were too scared to sleep on.
Playing a lava game with a sleeping bag.
Hot lava, don't touch it. Oh man, it's terrible.
The hot lava is called hot herpes. The hot herpes game.
We ended up lowering the curtain on the window there. I love the can thing too that's set up. That's a great ingenuity down there to you know, keep the window propped open. You don't see that in too many places.
Over here we have a nice tarpaulin, which we put down so none of our stuff had to touch the carpet. Yep, just normal precautions. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's quite fascinating actually. Of all the time we've been camping, we've seen half the amount of wildlife we've seen in this very hotel. Hence the large creatures up in the corner.
I'm just trying to make sure now that nothing touches the carpet at all while I'm laying in bed, or trying to train myself, you know, my subconscious, that while I'm sleeping I won't put my hand down to touch the carpet or anything like that. It's just one of those things where, you know, you'd have no idea what's happened in this hotel room, and you just want to keep yourself safe. Safety first.
Don't worry about me. I'm burning these socks tomorrow.
I think if we'd seen what this hotel had looked like from the outside during daylight before staying there, we probably would have kept driving. Which is what we decided to do the moment we got up.
Get in!
Let's go! Oh.
We are currently filling up petrol right now after our glorious night at the fabled motel. Problem is, a place like that starts looking wonderful when we spent the last nights of our journey in practically monsoon weather inside a tent that's more like a swimming bath.
But anyway, it's the animals ended up being a blessing in disguise. They by the time morning came, we actually befriended many of them, and for instance, the pigeons in the roof, they started calling to us when our alarm didn't wake us up. And when I was in the shower washing my hair with the soap, I dropped the soap, and as I was fumbling around trying to find it, thankfully a little spider, he dropped it down in his web, and I could almost hear him say, "Thank you for joining us," and it was just a very sweet moment.
Wheaties disturbing fantasies aside, we carried on driving into Northern California, heading for the Redwoods, but being in the car for all that time, we started to go a little bit crazy.
They call it the immortal tree. Ancient redwood, aged 950 to 1,000 years old. Don't look at the sign. Its original height was 298 feet. Its current height's 248 because it was struck by lightning long ago. But many people have tried to destroy this thing. Loggers in 1908. There was a flood in 1964, and even lightning struck it. But the question is, can it survive me? Ah! Yeah! I warned you about that. No tree can deal with me. Yeah! Trees! More ones! Hang on up there! Hang on!
If you're willing to pay about $10 for the privilege, you can drive through a tree.
This is the famous drive-through tree. Apparently it's 5,000 years old, which is a lot older than me. Well, hi there. Hello. Welcome to my log. This is my wife, Gwendoline. My name is Loggy McLoggerson. Come on in. Got the stove going. Oh!
I have a low ceiling in here.
I always do that. Silly me.
As our journey continued, we began to become a little concerned about the state of Wheaties' mental well-being.
Wheatie just crashed in the backseat. It would seem so. That's the thing with this guy, folks. You know? That's the thing with Wheatie.
He lives fast, but he crashes hard.
Now we find ourselves in Richardson Grove State Park. A wonderful little place, as you can see. Look around you. Wow, that's really quite crazy. We're here partly for fun, just because it looks nice, and to have something to eat.
We didn't have much of a food budget for this trip, so we had to kind of cook our own food. Of course, that can sometimes be a little time consuming, so we had to speed it up as much as possible.
Wheatie was like, wait, I have to take a picture. Ah, it is Britishness. He has no concept of time. So, thank you very much.
You know where to go.
This lady was good enough to give us first a 1 hour break, or a pass, in order to go in and have lunch and use the loos and whatnot, toilets. But we left Wheatie behind because he was taking too long, so now she's just giving us an additional 15 minutes to go back and get him, so that he's not too upset at us. So here we go.
He was not gonna stop.
I always wanted to drive through a giant tree. Actually, I just did it back there, but anyway. This one is much larger. I'll give him that. This one's actually more alive. The other one was broken off and hollowed out through the entire center. The chandelier tree. Or is it the chandelier? I think it's the chandelier tree. Or would it be the chandelier tree? The chandelier tree. If only I could read English. It might help a little bit. Oh! Here we go. Look out for your head! Watch your head! Watch your head! Oh my word! That was awesome! We almost lost me, I think.
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. That's just the sign we need.
Confusion Hill.
Mexico, 740 miles.
That way.
That way.
Next time on the No U-Turns show, Wheatie eats an entire cheesecake, Jaren tries out for Man vs. Wild, Noah gets a boo-boo, and the lads lock themselves out of the car. Buy our stuff!